Hi, I'm Kat from Glowing Green Australia, and I teach kids just like you all about the environment. Today we're visiting this beautiful habitat that sadly has been impacted by pollution caused by humans. As you can see, we're down at the beach and it's a beautiful day filled with families and friends. A lot of them have come down to enjoy the sunshine and have a picnic. When they've brought their food with them, sometimes many of them don't take their trash home, and that ends up in our natural environment here, causing problems for our natural habitat and the creatures that live there. But don't worry, we're here with our team of environmental scientists to see just how much damage has been done and to see what we need to do to help fix it. So over here, we're measuring just how much waste is inside this 50 centimetre by 50 centimetre square area. We have been collecting and sorting the waste that we find and organising it into matching areas. So you can see here, we have piles of plastic, cardboard and some cigarette butts. Then we write down what kind of waste we find and how much we have collected. This is called data collection.
Hey Kat!
So Dylan is here collecting information, or as environmental scientists say, collecting data. Dylan, what happens to all of this data once it's been collected?
Well Kat, we take all of this data and we act sort of like investigators. We read and learn about the different types of waste that we've collected, and then we try and figure out where it's come from, how it managed to arrive here, and what we can do about it to stop this pollution from reaching the beach in the first place.
Okay, so you're telling me we can find out just what kind of waste is polluting our beaches just by seeing what's already here?
That's right.
Okay, so is that what an environmental scientist does?
It sure is. It's a big part of it. As an environmental scientist, we study and look after the natural environment and try to protect it as much as possible. A big part of that is stopping pollution from entering our natural environments and keeping it safe for the plants and animals that live here.
Great, okay. And what happens to all of this waste once you've collected it?
Well, it needs to go somewhere where it can hold the most value. So this plastic bottle, for instance, could get made into other plastic bottles or even furniture. That tent peg, I might take that home myself actually and use it for my own tent.
Oh yeah? That's called recycling, isn't it? Recycling's a great way to prevent waste from entering the natural environment. Recycling is also a great way to stop things ending up in toxic landfills where they break down into smaller pieces and poison the land and water around it. Did you know it's not just plastic bottles that can be recycled? Other things that can be recycled are glass, paper and cardboard, aluminium and other metals, organic waste like food scraps and lawn clippings. There are other ways to help prevent pollution from entering our natural habitat. This is a stormwater drain. It helps catch large pieces of rubbish that might otherwise enter the waterways. Unfortunately, this stormwater drain does not catch the small pieces that might flow through it. That's why prevention is the best form of waste management. Prevention is when you stop something from happening in the first place. We can stop pollution in its tracks and keep our plants and animals safe and healthy by making sure we use the correct bins and don't let rubbish get away into the natural environment or end up in landfills. A great way for you to do your own waste audit in your class is to sort what kinds of waste your school has. This can be done by collecting, sorting and counting the items you find. So before you get started on your school's waste audit, there's a few items that you'll need to keep you safe, such as hand sanitizer to keep your hands protected, some gloves for when you're picking up rubbish, or some pickers to help you reach, a tarpaulin to lay on the ground to protect the surface from any of that rubbish and waste you're putting down, a bucket to collect the waste, and some measuring tape to mark out your area, and some flags. Now you can do your own waste audit and see what kind of items you have, and then you can discuss it with your teacher what can be done with them so that they don't end up as pollution.